The news broke like a sudden tropical storm, catching everyone off guard and sending shockwaves through diplomatic circles. The epicenter of this storm, the vast and contested waters of the South China Sea. On October 28, 2025, screens across the Indo-Pacific lit up with a startling revelation as millions paused to absorb the implications. A joint statement from Canberra and Manila confirmed what had only been whispers. Australia was building military infrastructure on Philippine soil, a move that had been rumored but never officially acknowledged until now. This was no mere training exercise. It was a calculated move to reshape Southeast Asia's security landscape. 8 new projects, 5 secret locations. The scale and secrecy spoke volumes. The announcement was a masterclass in strategic ambiguity, leaving both allies and adversaries guessing about the true extent of the plans. For years, China's expansion in the South China Sea had gone largely unchecked. The Philippines, often outmatched, now had a powerful ally stepping forward, not with temporary warships, but with permanent structures that would alter the balance of power. This was a game changer, signaling a fundamental shift in how middle powers respond to regional instability. The message was clear. The status quo was no longer acceptable. Australia was putting its resources and reputation on the line, enhancing the Philippines' defense capabilities and sending a signal of long-term commitment. The quiet construction sites, hidden in strategic corners of the archipelago, were set to become new nerve centers in the unfolding geopolitical drama, their true purpose shrouded in secrecy. The world's attention immediately focused on the unanswered questions. Where were these sites? What would they house? Speculation ran rampant, fueling debates from Washington to Beijing. And how would China react? Would it escalate tensions or seek new avenues for dialogue? The announcement was carefully timed, a deliberate move by 2 democratic nations, bound by shared vision for a free and open Indo-Pacific and a desire to shape the region's future together. It was a testament to a deepening alliance, forged in shared anxieties and a mutual determination to uphold international law, even in the face of mounting pressure. The quiet game had just become a whole lot louder, and the rules were being rewritten before our eyes. The world was watching, and the next moves would echo far beyond the South China Sea. At the heart of the announcement was Australia's significant investment in the Philippines' military infrastructure, a move that underscored the deepening ties between the 2 nations. 8 projects, 5 undisclosed locations. Secrecy was a crucial part of the strategy, ensuring that the exact nature and scope of the developments remained a mystery. By keeping the sites secret, both nations complicated any adversary's planning and avoided immediate flashpoints, creating a strategic advantage. The ambiguity itself was a deterrent, forcing regional powers to guess at the extent of this new defensive network, adding layers of complexity to their calculations. These projects were not random. They were part of a coherent, long-term strategy to plug critical gaps in the Philippines' capabilities, especially in maritime domain awareness and rapid response, which are vital for national security. Australia's intervention was tailored to fix the Philippines' vulnerability in monitoring its vast maritime territories, enhancing its ability to respond swiftly to threats. The projects included logistical hubs, training facilities, and surveillance outposts, giving Manila the eyes, ears, and muscle it needed to secure its borders effectively. This marked a new chapter in Australia-Philippines relations, moving beyond joint exercises to the physical construction of hardened military sites, a testament to their growing partnership. Announcing the plan sent a strong signal to potential aggressors, primarily China, while withholding specifics protected the sites from early interference, maintaining an element of surprise. This careful balance of transparency and secrecy made the initiative a potent move on the regional chessboard, showcasing strategic foresight and diplomatic acumen. The ongoing military buildup in the Philippines serves 2 deeply interconnected purposes: strengthening the nation's defense capabilities and deterring any potential aggression from outside forces. By investing in modern equipment, training, and infrastructure, the Philippines is sending a message that it is ready and able to defend its sovereignty. For years, Chinese vessels have repeatedly harassed the Philippines in the West Philippine Sea, challenging its territorial claims and testing its resolve. The new Australian-built facilities, equipped with advanced technology, will help monitor and respond to these intrusions in real time, greatly enhancing situational awareness and response speed. The presence of Australian-backed infrastructure sends a clear and unmistakable message to Beijing. Any act of aggression will not go unanswered, and the Philippines is not standing alone. An attack near these sites could be interpreted as an act against Australian interests as well, significantly raising the stakes for any potential aggressor and making any hostile move far riskier. This is integrated deterrence, creating a web of alliances and military capabilities so dense and interconnected that the cost of conflict becomes prohibitively high for any adversary. The ultimate goal isn't to prepare for war, but to prevent one from ever breaking out. By showing strength, the hope is to maintain peace. A stronger, more capable Philippines is less likely to be coerced or intimidated, reducing the risk of miscalculation and the possibility of a wider regional conflict. These projects are a strategic investment in lasting peace, based on the principle that credible strength and preparedness are the best ways to deter aggression and ensure stability. For too long, China has held the advantage in the South China Sea, expanding its presence and building artificial islands to assert control. This joint effort between the Philippines and Australia is a direct challenge to that reality, signaling a new era of cooperation and resistance to unilateral actions. The new sites are more than just buildings. They're powerful symbols of resilience, unity, and a collective will to uphold a free and open Indo-Pacific for generations to come. The October 28 announcement marked a turning point in the Australia-Philippines relationship. Delivered through a joint communiqué, the statement emphasized enhanced cooperation, mutual respect for sovereignty, and a shared commitment to regional stability. The commitment to 8 projects was clear, but the classified locations kept adversaries guessing. This was a public declaration of intent without revealing the playbook, maximizing deterrence while protecting operational security. Years of quiet diplomacy and trust building led to this moment, transitioning the partnership from ad hoc collaborations to a structured long-term alliance. The elevation to a strategic partnership in 2023 laid the groundwork. But this construction initiative was the proof. The timing was no accident. Coming after escalating tensions in the South China Sea, it drew a line in the sand. Australia and the Philippines signaled that passive observation was over. Concrete steps were being taken to counter coercion. This was a proactive move, designed to shape the future security environment and ensure the Philippines was better prepared for the challenges ahead. This announcement builds on a long history of defense cooperation between Australia and the Philippines. Australia's support during the 2017 Marawi siege, providing intelligence and surveillance, proved its reliability as a security partner. After Marawi, cooperation expanded. Counter-terrorism training, joint patrols, and maritime security exercises became routine. The status of visiting forces agreement enabled seamless joint operations and training. High-level dialogues and annual defense meetings kept strategic objectives aligned. This foundation of trust, built from Mindanao to the South China Sea, made the leap to permanent military facilities possible. The Joint Construction Initiative is driven by converging strategic motives. For the Philippines, it's about survival, bolstering defense against relentless Chinese coercion. Australia sees regional stability as vital to its own security. A strong Philippines is a crucial buffer. By helping Manila, Australia is practicing forward defense, shaping the security environment before threats reach its shores. The partnership also drives greater interoperability, forcing both militaries to standardize equipment and procedures. The new sites will be hubs for joint training and planning, building a truly combined operational capability. This goes beyond exercises. It's about forging a unified force that presents a formidable challenge to any adversary. Both nations are U.S. treaty allies, and this initiative strengthens the broader network of alliances in the region. It signals that middle powers are taking proactive steps to secure their interests and uphold international law. The future of the Indo-Pacific will be shaped by many, not just one. The 8 projects are defensive, designed to create a robust layered network. Advanced radar and surveillance facilities will give the Philippines real-time maritime domain awareness. Logistics and staging hubs will enable rapid deployment and sustainment of forces to remote areas. Upgraded airfields, new port facilities, and secure storage depots will strengthen the logistical backbone. Dedicated joint training centers will foster interoperability, allowing Australian and Philippine forces to train together permanently. These centers will build the relationships and shared procedures vital for coalition operations. Some projects involve hardening existing sites and building new resilient defense positions, reinforced bunkers, secure communications, and coastal defense sites. The goal make Philippine outposts less vulnerable and raise the cost for any aggressor. These hardened sites embody a more determined and robust defensive posture. The 5 locations remain secret, but strategic logic points to key areas. Palawan, closest to the Spratly Islands, is likely a focus, enhancing monitoring and response in the West Philippine Sea. Northern Luzon, near the Luzon Strait, is vital for controlling a critical waterway and supporting any Taiwan contingency. Subic Bay, with its deep water port and strategic location, is a logical hub for naval operations and logistics. Some projects may be in the central or eastern Philippines, providing depth and resilience to the defense network. Training centers or command facilities in places like Samar or Cebu would be less vulnerable to a first strike. Dispersing assets across the archipelago creates a more survivable defense posture. The result? The AFP's capabilities can't be neutralized by a single attack. The Australia-Philippines buildup sends ripples across the Indo-Pacific. For the U.S., it's a boost to its regional strategy, integrated deterrence in action. A stronger Philippines makes the U.S.-led alliance system more robust, with better facilities and situational awareness. Japan, too, benefits. Its own security cooperation with the Philippines is complemented by Australia's efforts, forming a de facto trilateral arrangement. This collaboration among middle powers shows that upholding a rules-based order is a shared responsibility. For China, the alliance is an unwelcome complication, disrupting its preference for bilateral dealings and unchecked expansion. The new facilities degrade China's ability to operate with impunity and force it to recalculate. This quiet alliance is a game-changer, moving from rhetoric to concrete action. By building a resilient defense network, Australia and the Philippines are securing their interests and contributing to a stable, multipolar Indo-Pacific. It's a resolute step toward a future defined by freedom and sovereignty, not dominance.